found this video you'll like.
Can a man wear the color?
Okay, hold on for a second. 5 reasons why all men should wear pink. Is pink really a feminine color?
Pink. Well, of course he can. A man can wear whatever he wants. But why don't more men wear the color pink? What's wrong with it? Well, in the last 60 years, we have seen the color pink become a very feminine color. It's used as a gender marker for women and for girls. So a lot of guys stay away from it. But in today's video, gents, I want to give you 5 reasons why I think pink should be in every man's wardrobe.
Oh, yeah. Pink is just scuffed red? No, it's more like better red. What are you talking about? Real men wear
So in the
pink.
classic novel, The Great Gatsby, there's a part when Tom Buchanan basically derides Jay Gatsby for wearing a pink suit. Not because it's feminine, but because he said he was an Oxford man and the pink suit was worn by the working class. Now, think about that. So we're 1920s here. Obviously, the pink suit didn't have the feminine attachment
I've
to
never
it.
seen you wear a
Instead,
pink
this was
shirt.
simply something that servants and
don't own any.
working men wore. Now, that doesn't sound feminine to me. What happened here? When did pink become something that it was associated with women? Well, it happened in the 1950s. That was the big time period when we saw basically people wanting to put gender markers on children. It used to be all kids would wear white clothing, especially babies, but then they wanted to be able to separate, because how
Pink
have
and
you ever
blue.
looked at a 1-year-old? Oftentimes difficult to tell, is this a boy,
Fake
is this a
pink
girl?
ambassador.
So we use
I'll get
clothing,
some
we use
pink,
colors
jeez.
to easily break this up so that they are addressed properly.
Actually, no, I have
now,
a
this
pink
is translated
shirt
into,
top
and it's kind
type
of
thing.
arbitrary if you think about it, because blue used to be associated with women. It was associated with the Virgin Mary. Pink was associated with the color red, which was considered a warlike, very strong color. I want you to understand.
Did you guys hear that? Pink was associated with war, chat. War. Being a soldier. Only the most manliest men. You had to be an actual warrior, chat. Warrior. The word war is in warrior. To wear pink. I've been trying to tell you guys this for at least 15 years, and no one wants to listen to me. Now you guys are getting educated.
That history.
Pink is the
so
color
that
of warriors.
you can wear pink
Pink
with
is just
confidence.
scuffed red.
Now, let's get into the 5 tips. Tip number 1 for wearing the color pink with confidence.
I really, chat. I want some pink pants, but like, I don't have the body for it yet. Like, I need some super swole privilege. If you're a guy who can pull off pink pants, like,
Gentlemen, is that you are a man. You don't need a gender marker of color to indicate to the world that you are a man.
Pink is for pussies. Okay, well, you're close to being right. Pink is the color of. Well, you can finish the rest of that sentence.
The mirror. You've got some facial hair. You have the potential for facial hair. You have a chiseled.
See, chat. Also another fact. Unfortunately, this guy doesn't have facial hair, but
Man,
all men have
look in the
facial
mirror.
hair. There you go. If you don't look like this, are you even a real man, chat? If your face, if you don't got this, like, this is beautifully groomed, by the way. I need to get my mustache. My mustache won't grow like this. I mean, you can't even see this guy's upper lip. Like, geez, that is great.
Facial hair, you have the potential for facial hair. You have a chiseled jaw. You have built-up shoulders, a built-up chest, overall the physique of a man. When you walk outside, people are very clear that this guy is masculine, that he is a male. Now, you don't need colors to indicate that. Children, I get it. When they're under the age of 1 or 2, their hair isn't super long. You're looking at this kid, is it a boy or a girl? But the point is that you don't need a color to indicate to the world your sex. Simply your silhouette, your build, and who you are should be strong enough. Now, point number 2 is closely related to point number 1, and that is pink has a history as a masculine color. I talked about it up in the intro, but guys, understand that it's just the last 60 years that it's been hijacked by the ladies. Pink is a great color. In fact, it's been described many times as a warlike color. Why is this? Well, think about, where does pink come from? Take the color red, add a little bit of white to it. What do we get? We get pink. And you think about red. Power, strength. You think about the power tie, how red persuades. Red is something that people are attracted to. Pink, a variation of it, and something that has many of the same characteristics. Now let's go back to the working class. You look in 1890, 1900, 1910, 1920, even into 1930, we saw that pink was a color of the working class. Servants would oftentimes wear a pink suit. You saw pink shirts,
Probably wasn't the best picture of of a guy wearing a pink suit.
It was simply
there.
one of the colors that was used. And think about it. So blue collar, white collar. We could just as easily have had a pink collar, maybe be the working class, but it didn't turn out that way. And hey, but don't discriminate against the color pink.
When I become a senator, chat,
in the
I'm bringing
last
pink
60
back.
years, it has simply gone in one direction.
I'm not bringing
Now, point
pink
number
back.
3 for
I'm
wearing pink, gentlemen, is to stand out. Now, this takes courage, because if you look in a room of 100 men wearing suits, most of the shirts are going to be white, they're going to be light blue, or they're going to be patterned white shirts, maybe with a little bit of blue in them. But probably 95% of those shirts are going to be that color. And that makes sense. It's understood. It's conservative. It's what a lot of guys, they don't want to stand out from the crowd. Do. But if you want to...
if you, chat, this is real. If you want to stand out in a suit, you kind of need to have like this body. And what he's saying right here is true. If you guys, how many of you guys own like dress shirts and ties? Like, just show of hands. How many of you guys like have dress shirts or ties? Most of what you guys have in your closet, probably if you have more than like 2, are going to be these colors. Like if you have dress shirts, they're probably going to be white, or they're going to be like a light blue color. Like I think I have maybe 3 in my closet. No, probably about 4 or 5. I have a couple of colors that are not blue and white. I have a gray, I have a yellow, which the yellow is kind of trash, but I have a gray as well. But yeah, you don't usually see like a red, like reds and yellows and stuff. And pink is like, pink's
white shirts maybe with a little bit of blue in them. But probably 95% of those shirts are going to be that color. And that makes sense. It's understood. It's conservative. It's what a lot of guys don't want to stand out.
How are you doing tonight?
But if you want to,
pink is a manly color, Trish. I'm taking it back.
I'm not talking about bright pink here. Try to avoid that unless you're going to wear it maybe.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Chat. Can Cap G pull this off?
But what we're looking for here is for you to have the courage to set yourself apart. In fact, one study, which I'm going to link to in the support
Show me the guy in the suit.
says that men who wear pink actually make $1,200 more on average per year. Now, I attribute that. In fact, but we'll try to avoid that. And wearing a pink like this, a pastel pink. I'm not talking about bright pink.
Yeah, can I? Do I have the swole privilege to pull this off, chat? This is what I would call Kirby pink, or I guess you could say Pink Panther pink. Yeah, this is definitely Pink Panther pink. To pull this off, you need like you need some super swole privilege to pull this shit off. But I mean, you guys, like, it looks good. Like if you can really pull pink off as a guy, I'm telling you, chat, like this shit looks good.
Here, try to avoid that unless you're going to wear it maybe in an accessory in a very minute amount. But what we're looking for here is for you to have the courage to set yourself apart. In fact, one study, which I'm going to link to in the support article, says that men who...
Manny Teddy says, can you dress up? I dressed up for stream one time. I actually, the Dogecoin billionaire stream, Manny Teddy, even though we deleted the VODs, I actually dressed up for that stream. Yeah, that was when I was going to be a Dogecoin billionaire before we unfortunately sold Doge and then it went to the moon.
Wear pink actually make $1,200 more on average per year. Now, I attribute that to the confidence that it takes for, because if you're going to wear pink, you will have some people ask you about it, maybe make a snide comment. But for just as many people that do that, you're probably going to have 2 to 3 times as many people, first off, take notice of you. And that's important. When you're in a crowded room, you want to separate yourself. But a lot of people are going to say, wow, that guy's got a little bit of confidence. I like his style. That color looks so great. I wish I had the courage to wear pink. Tip number 4, women love the color pink. So I've got a number of studies in which I've read this, and I've gone through, we went through Reddit, we read through a number of women's magazines talking about things that they like on a man. And the color pink consistently popped up. When they see a man wearing pink, immediately they think confidence. Women are drawn to confident men standing out. So that's the number 2, is you simply stand out from the crowd. And the other part is attraction. Women are drawn to the color red and its variants. So right there, they don't even subconsciously, they are drawn to it. Next up, we've got a very practical reason for bringing pink into your wardrobe. It is easy to match. So a lot of guys are asking me, Antonio, I want to change up my wardrobe. I want to bring in something, but God, it's so hard to bring in all those patterns, all those bright colors. Well, you don't have to bring in a bright color. Look at the shirt I'm wearing. This is a very light colored pink. This is going to work like with anything that would pretty much go with a white shirt or a light blue shirt. Even this is actually going to match more, in my opinion, than a light blue shirt. Because a light blue shirt with a charcoal gray suit looks okay, but I bring in pink, all of a sudden this brings a bit of body. Now, depending on what your complexion is, there are only a few complexions that have to be careful with pink. And that's basically if you've got a lot of pink in your skin. If you have light colored skin and you get like reddish or a little bit ruddy, the pink can pull that out a bit more. But for black men, for Asian men, for Hispanic men that have darker complexions, for men of Indian descent, you should love the color pink. It is just a great way. It's going to help you stand out. I think it's a very strong color. And guys, I don't know what else to say about this, but if you want more, guess what? I've got a community of over 20,000 men.
There you go, chat. Chat, are you guys convinced now that pink is a manly color and that pink is objectively the best color in the rainbow? Or, I mean, yeah, we'll just go with the rainbow. Are you guys convinced? Like, I showed you guys this video. I showed you guys Indy Fox. How are you not convinced that pink's the best color? Majin Buu, Kirby, Pink Panther. I don't know if there are any legendary Pokemon that are pink, but that's good enough. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've had enough convincing arguments that pink is objectively the best color. Mew, yes, Mew. He was the first. Hold on. Wasn't Mew the first? Wasn't Mew technically the first legendary Pokemon ever? Because I feel like if he was, then GG no rechat. That definitively proves that pink is the best color. Because I'm fairly certain that Mew was the first ever legendary Pokemon, and Mewtwo was a clone of him. So GG no re. Mew was 150. All right, there you guys go. Pink best color. No more debating. Pokemon didn't have color back then. The TV show did though. the TV show did. What do you mean? The TV totally. Yeah, the TV show totally had what's it called? I don't think Mew was in. I don't think he was ever in the like he was in the movie. But what's it called? Vegeta's pink Batman shirt. Yeah, even Vegeta wore pink. Pink is just an awesome color, chat. Dude, that's my new goal, chat. My new goal is to get swole enough so I can rock. Let's see if I can find it in the video. Not this one. That dude's kind of yikers. Where's it at? If I can find it. Okay, maybe I can't find it. I mean, this pink is cool, but I want to be able to wear. I can't find it. Anyways, you guys know the part of the video that I'm talking about. Women love pink, by the way, chat. That's cool. By the way, would you play Resident Evil 8's Village? Yeah, I mean the answer is yes, Dark Emperor, but I would need to play what's it called first. Okay, this is it. Yeah, I would need to play what's it called. It's too scary for. I would need to play Resident Evil 7 first. Like I don't want to play Resident Evil 8 and not understand any of the story, because the main protagonist he's still the same dude from 7, right? So I would want to play 7 before I play Resident Evil 8. I'm not a fake one. I'm not someone who just like jumps into a video game series, you know, 7 or 8 games into it and then just tries to like figure it out. Stream Resident Evil 7? Yeah, maybe, chat. Maybe. I don't own a. Well, I actually do own a PS5. I was gonna say I don't own a PS5. It's a debate between Arceus and Mew on who's the Pokemon God. I mean, but Mew is like. Mew doesn't talk, right? Oh no, this is a. I don't want to watch this Zodiac mirror match. Yeah, chat. Mew doesn't talk, right? Like, I don't know if Mew's capable. I mean, I'm sure Mew is capable of communication, but I don't think Mew ever talked. So, I don't know. Can you be the Pokemon God if you don't talk? You know what I mean? Like, Mew is obviously like super OP and he's one of the strongest Pokemon ever, but I don't know if I'd call him Pokemon God. You know what I mean? Anime Night says, finally I fixed my bathroom. What's wrong with you? Oh, is this something? Alright. Gotta make sure we can look. Oh. Jeez. I mean, I can show you guys this, but new floor and I got a new toilet. This is looking. I'm not gonna lie, Anime Night. This is looking a little rough. I feel like the fixing might not be done yet, my friend. Yeah, this is a little. The fixing ain't over yet. Mainly just this part. So, but good job on the progress. The toilet looks good. Obviously, the floor is not done, but yeah, I feel like the fixing process is probably not done.